First story is a great one.
All right. You're familiar with Jaguar and Land Rover?
I know them. Well, I know Land Rover. I don't know about Jaguar.
They vaguely sell cars. They're all under the same umbrella.
Land Rover sells cars.
They have had a cyber attack about 2 weeks ago that has impacted operations for the last 2 weeks. They have not built a single car. Their factory is shut down since the beginning of September, and it may stay shut down through at least November and possibly a little longer.
I saw it could be through the end of the year.
So Jaguar's on hiatus on their ski trip. They have what is the equivalent of a snow day. So nothing's getting done.
Right. So
The
correct.
British people are saying, let's go down to the pub. Say it in a British way.
Let's go down to the pub.
Oh, wow.
Let's get a point in it.
Yeah, but they can't build any Range Rovers, any Land Rover products, any Jaguars now that they were going to. They have been helped thus far by having insane amounts of inventory.
Yeah.
Not building any cars hasn't impacted them yet.
Right.
Turns out.
I'm reading between the lines here that you think that there's more to the story.
No.
You think the cyber attack came from within?
No. Cyber attack did not
The
come from
cyber
within.
attack is coming from inside
It is.
the house.
What a conspiracy.
It is, by the way, their second cyber attack this year that has impacted production. But
Inventory's piled up again. Let's do another cyber attack.
maybe if I get some insurance money, actually, it might work out.
British.
I'm trying to pick a different British accent.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, well, we'll do a cyber attack. Nice and sneaky cyber attack.
Nice. No, but the shutdowns may cost them about $3.5 billion in revenues. That's 13% of their annual revenue.
Well, sure. I mean,
from this, you shut down production for 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
The concern is, a couple years ago, there was a large cyber attack on CDK, which is like a large dealer software system in the U.S., and really impacted sales in the U.S. Cyber attack on their manufacturing, that has impacted their manufacturing. They're rebuilding all their systems from the ground up. Concern is, will we see more and more and more of these? But in the meantime, no real concern because, well,
who
it's
would
not
want to
impacting anybody.
cyber attack poor Jaguar and Land Rover?
I know, it's a tough one to cyber attack.
They make great cars in Slovakia and other countries, sometimes including the UK.
They've shut down production in the UK. I think production in some other plants might still be
Slovakia,
ongoing.
the Defender's still
might
going.
Still be ongoing.
They
might
made the
still be ongoing.
convertible Evoque. You know, I posit this.
Which would be tragic if they built fewer of those.
I posit this.
I mean that.
If the cyber attackers just drove a convertible Evoque, they would take their attack away. They would say, you know what? I'm sorry. We didn't mean it. We're unattacking you. Now do that, but in a Russian, because we assume.
If you give us Range Rover, we will slow down. We will be very happy. Make very happy.
If you are a cyber attacker, you have one of two goals. One is to steal data that is valuable. That happened in the first cyber attack they were under earlier this year. In this the second goal is that you get paid a ransom to just recover it. I think they hoped that by going after a middling automaker, the automaker would be more willing to pay the ransom money than rebuild their systems. And they were wrong.
The Range Rover, the full size, which this isn't, or maybe it is.
That's
a sport, right?
Yeah.
Is the finest vehicle on sale today.
It's a great vehicle.
Middling automaker.
Okay, you got to combine it with Jaguar.
Yeah,
you got to take the average.
Well,
true.
Yeah.
You wonder if Jaguar is going to just kind of...
Well, there's a fear that to make up...
Yeah, we got a cyber... Let's just... You know what?
It has to end somehow.
To make
it's
up
like it's getting dark. You're still playing baseball, but then, you like trip and you skin your knee, and it's like, I'm just going to stop.
To make up for the $5 million a day in profit that this impacts, $5 million a day that they, in theory, will lose out on, they will probably need to cut R&D costs and cut costs other places, and maybe that'll be the end.
It is a pretty crazy situation that this happens. Obviously, big difficulty for Jaguar Land Rover. Amazing that it could potentially send them offline for 2-3 months. And of course, every other automaker out there has got to be sitting and wondering, are we next? Remember the NBC Universal one? Like the large, massive companies are not immune to real attacks that can have enormous disruptions in their production. Legitimately, although we make fun of Jaguar and sometimes of Land Rover, we obviously hope that they are recovered and that we move on.
Yes, and we are not pro cyber attack. I want to be really clear. I want to take a stand today.
Except for Kennan's Russian voice.
Yeah, we're pro that.
Hey, this car pod. You know I'm all about value, whether it's my Porsche Carrera GT or a quirky Nissan Murano Cross Cabriolet that makes you do a double take. But today, let's talk about a different kind of asset, Acre Gold. Inflation's hitting harder than a V10 at Redline. Gas prices, parts, even your average car wash is way up. So if you're worried about where to put your money, Acre Gold lets you invest in real 24 karat gold bars starting at just a few bucks a day. It's like buying a classic car that never rusts, never needs repairs, and always shines no matter what. The price of gold is up over 40% from last year. 40%. And here's the best part. Acre is easy. Just pure, shiny gold shipped straight to your door. They're really onto something with this. A solid, reliable investment that you can actually hold in your hand. And a fun thing to show your trustworthy friends. So head to getacregold.com. Protect your money. Keep it golden. That's getacregold.com. All right, now back to this car pod.